Oh my
Yeah,
god, Static Arbiter is so goddamn sexy. I mean, what?
I mean,
That
I'd
wasn't
kiss him.
supposed to be live. Wait, what?
Well,
Why'd you switch over? I was trying to tell you a secret, like my deepest, darkest secret.
I mean, if you came by our Back for Blood stream yesterday, you would know that I know he's sexy.
Well, the problem with that is I was driving for over 12 hours.
Oh, so you needed something for the car, is what you're
No,
saying?
no, I
You
don't,
needed
I
some
don't,
kind
I
of
don't
content to
listen
get
to,
you on your drive?
I don't listen to stuff like that while driving.
Yeah, I know too many people that watch like streams while they drive, and I get very concerned for their health.
Yeah, like sometimes, but like when it's me and Anitra, I'm definitely not gonna have a stream on.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
It's just not. It's just not. But no, you can't watch a stream while you're driving, guys.
You
That's
can
silly.
listen, I
Yeah,
guess.
listen, but no, you can't pull a Chels.
Yeah. Well,
Calling
her
you
and
out,
then
Chels.
who else? No, somebody else was driving. I'm like, can you not like please be safe while you're fucking driving? But
Uh,
it is what it is. Aaron, how was vacation? We should do that before we learn what you're playing.
vacation was good, and also there was some bad stuff, but it wasn't like vacation itself. Vacation itself was great.
What was the bad stuff? Now we need. I want to know the
Um,
tea, as
the
the kids
T.
call it.
I said the only bad stuff was one. I missed my dog because my
Well,
dog
yeah,
is
no
an anxious little
shit.
mess, and it was so cute last night when I came home, and she literally like had a heart attack of happiness.
Aw.
It was very sweet. She literally would not like let me out of her sight, and then when I went to go carry stuff in, I gave her to my dad to hold, and we got the stuff in, and all I did was put my arms out, and she literally tried jumping out of his
Aw.
arms. And it was just, oh, the little babies. But the
That's
other
all.
bad thing was the internet there just fucking sucked.
Yeah, vacation internet known to be bad.
Well, so here's the issue. So there
Hi,
was two
Chell.
things, two things that we could connect to. One was called North Beach Towers, which was an unsecure internet. But it was like I was back in fucking middle school, and I had to fucking once you click on the internet, you have to go in and like the Wi-Fi, like the Chrome page or something will pop up, and you have to type in a username and password.
Hmm.
Well, that doesn't fucking work on PlayStation 5. It just
Yeah, right.
it just won't nothing will pop up. So like I couldn't even get my PlayStation, and the worst part is I got the computer to like hook up to it, but it had like maybe 7 megabytes download at if that, and one upload at best.
Hmm.
And then we had a room Wi-Fi or a room internet, and it literally had our room number, but it was secure with a password, and they never told us the password. And when we contacted them, we got literally zero response. We contacted them on Monday and got no response.
Cool. Very good.
So we had literally room internet and couldn't use it. Then there was a router in the room. So I was like,
Hmm.
all right, well, fuck it, I'll bypass everything and fucking hardwire it. So I went and bought a 25-foot Ethernet cable, hardwired my PS5. First, it literally said couldn't find an IP address.
Yeah, well,
Hardwired.
when you hardwire things, it's just so much harder and much more unreliable.
Yeah, exactly. So
Fucking dumb.
then I went on the internet on my fucking phone, checked all the IP stuff, manually put it in. It found the IP address, connected to the network, and then said, "Sorry, your internet is being blocked by your provider."
Cool.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Great.
So that was like my first day and a half of just trying to figure out how to get on the internet because I had brought my camera, microphone, like I had
Right.
brought all the shit. I was gonna do at least a couple streams,
You could have
but
streamed right. Well, no. So does the PS5 have an internet browser or no?
I don't know. I've never really checked. I think it does, but like it's not like something that you bring up.
Well, so what I've learned from I learned a lot of this shit from having a PSP. Weirdly enough, like if you open the browser, you just type in I don't know, fucking Google, and then it will try to get to Google, and then the internet browser will kick and be like, "Whoa, whoa! Why don't you log in first, guy?"
I didn't
Like,
know that.
well, yeah. So I mean, it's not something you would know without fucking trying
Yeah.
it.
Again, even then, it was like the internet speed on Wi-Fi was like 7 megabytes download and like one upload.
480p streams, man. Did it at my grandparents. You can do it.
It was just it was insane. Like yeah, no, it just kind of pissed me off because like it was not a cheap resort.
Yeah.
We'll just say it was roughly 600 for the week. which sounds cheap, but then you realize we were sharing the little condo with four other groups of people who all paid the same.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
okay.
cheap.
All right.
um, I mean, it's really nice. Like, it was a nice area. It had like a nice, like, the whole pool section had a fitness center. It was literally right on the beach, like overlooking the beach. Like, it
Right.
was really, really nice. It's just that was the one thing I was like, all week I was getting pissed off about.
Huh.
So, but
Oh,
yeah, no.
well,
Other than that, vacation was great. There's like a little thing called Barefoot Landing across from the resort that was basically like Old Mystic Village,
yes. I
and
like
I
it there.
love Mystic Village. So I had a I had a wonderful time at Barefoot Landing.
Hmm.
We got food randomly at this like little hole in the wall place called River City Cafe, and Anitra and I fell in love. Best chicken chunks we ever had. So we wound up going back a second time.
What the fuck is a chicken chunk?
It's basically like a boneless chicken wing, but it's not
Oh,
really.
okay. All right.
It's kind of like an in between of like a boneless chicken wing and like a chicken nugget. It's like in the middle. It's not quite one, not quite the other.
Right.
It's like boneless chicken wing shaped weird.
Gotcha. Oh, that's good. At least you had good food. And then you
Yeah,
went to my favorite activity. You went game hunting.
I did actually.
I need to see
Oh,
all
we
the things
also
there.
I
Go.
said we also did our first ever escape room. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, you got
So
to go to a good place.
it was actually a good place. The only thing that sucked
Yeah.
was there was like seven of us, and it was the rooms were small.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, we are going there Saturday. That's true. So
Going
if you
where?
before you talk about your
Escape
escape
room?
room, I've seen both ends of the spectrum of
Okay,
escape rooms, and the one I did in Florida was like a fucking saw setup,
that's
and
kind of
like
cool.
it was horrifying because every time like the lady who ran the room would have a notification, the TV would just go "Bah," and like freak the fuck out of you and scare the shit out of you, and then it was a whole setup. There were like two rooms. You had to like crawl under a vent, which my dad with his bad knees was like, "Fuck this, I'm going in." Like, I couldn't walk the next day. And then I saw one in the Milford Mall that was just like a cubicle and like laminated pieces of paper that says, "You are now in Cuba. In Cuba, you have this. Find this clue." And the clue would be like on the other end of the cubicle with another laminated paper. And I was like, okay, this is the fucking worst.
Yeah, the one we were in was kind of like in between that. Like there were a lot of small rooms
Mhm.
in a row, but like they were actually like good like little puzzles and stuff to solve.
Neat.
So it was kind of like in between. It just I wish either the rooms were bigger or the group was smaller because it was just a lot of people in a small room.
Yeah.
Um, but it was interesting because at the end, one of the people we were rooming with proposed to their girlfriend at the escape room. So that was kind of
That
cool.
is not the place I want to be proposed to.
I mean, hey, it's different. You don't hear
It's
about it every
different.
day.
It's like, hey, we could be stuck here for the rest of our lives, but what if you're here with the rest of your life with me? Like, no, I don't want to do
But
that.
yeah, that
Thanks.
was cool. And then also we did our first ever wine tasting, which was kind of cool because wine's
Ooh,
good.
wine's all right.
No, yeah, wine's pretty good. It just depends on the wine. Some wine sucks, some wine's great, some wine's just meh.
I'm a sweet
I
wine guy. Don't give me that dry shit.
I agree, but
God, fuck that. That sounds like it's like having liquid like in your mouth. This is gonna sound great. It's like having a liquid in your mouth, but like it's not wet. It's
that's
awful. Like I don't like that. So whatever.
um. So yeah, so there was a we went to this one mall that literally sucked. Like it was bad. Oh, I no, it has not. Well, we'll get there because I remember Chris. So just a little side note: Chris texted me the day you played Manhunt and was like, "LOL, LOL, Kev just rage quit Manhunt."
Yeah, I fucking did. We'll talk about it.
I can't wait to hear about that.
Have you
But
played it or no?
no, but I know I've seen Chris play the whole game
Okay,
like two or
so
three times through.
all I know is I'm validated in my feelings because
Oh yeah,
Chris
no,
was
no,
like, he's like the
yeah.
Rockstar PS2 era guy, and was like,
Oh yeah, yeah, no, no.
yeah,
Chris bitches about parts of that game too. Like that game is notoriously like bad AI at times and really tough.
yeah,
So, but yeah, so there was a at this shitty mall though, which literally had like it didn't even have like your typical mall hot topic and shit. Like it had like nothing. It was bad.
It's not a mall if it
Um,
doesn't have a hot topic.
but what it did have was this giant ass retro gaming store that had, you would have loved it. There was like 8 different pinball machines, and then they had a storage next to them with like another 20 pinball machines.
My, I want that.
Yeah, like there was a shit ton of pinball machines. They had a whole bunch of like pretty much every like top best like well-known arcade game, and everything was a quarter to play.
Hmm.
We didn't really play much because we didn't stay there long, but they had like Funko Pops, they had figures, they had pretty much every system of video games. Some selections were larger than others, but they had pretty much everything, like console wise.
Right.
Shit ton of comic books, like a whole giant ass section, and then a shit ton of manga. We actually got a bunch of manga for Anitra because they were selling even old out of print stuff for the price it was when it came out, manga wise. So like Anitra got 2 manga that if she bought them online would have been $80 to $100, and they
Fuck
were ten
that.
dollars each.
Yeah, it sounds
So
awful.
she literally was like, I have to get this. Like, I've wanted this, and there's no way I can like pass this up for getting it for what it's supposed to be. But
Right.
I went through, I had pulled out a lot more games than I wound up actually buying because I let Anitra get more manga instead, and it was just smarter to just, there was some stuff that I could get online for cheap, but there was some stuff that I just really wanted. Anitra and
Good.
I are going to be hooking up the PS2 and start playing PS2 games again, which is exciting. But we got one PS3 game. This was mostly for Anitra because she likes PS3 because she's crazy.
Don't be insulting my system though.
But she got the Silent Hill HD collection.
Oh no, don't do. Oh, Anitra, no.
She loves Silent Hill though.
Yeah, but don't. No, don't do that. Do you know
Don't what?
about that? Do you know about that game?
What? Which part?
The Silent Hill.
Which part? What about it?
The H. You don't know the issue with the HD collection?
No.
So the thing with the Silent Hill HD collection, or Silent Hill in general, is that fog masked all the parts of the levels that were loading.
Yeah.
The HD collection gets rid of the fog.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's funny.
it's not the ideal way to play it, but hey,
She
whatever.
won't care. I mean, it's all 3 games together, and it's
Two games.
2 whatever.
Yep.
Same difference.
No, because the first one is only on PSN.
Whatever. Same difference. I think she
Yeah.
has the first one. That's probably why. Either way,
Gotcha.
she has all the games now in one's place, and she's happy.
Very
That's
good.
what matters to me. But so I wound up getting 6 games, and 3 of them are baseball games because I'm a fucking mark. But I had to choose, and I got one of the MLB Slugfest games because punching motherfuckers in the face playing baseball sounds great.
Is that what
Um,
year is that?
this is loaded. I think it's the last one they made.
Oh, cool.
It was either gonna be loaded or '04. I actually asked Chris what he thinks the best one is, and he was like either loaded or '04.
I have 4, 3. I don't know about loaded though.
Um, Turkey says learn that the show's on Game Pass.
Bro, you
Yes,
late.
it was on Game Pass since day one in like what did it come out this year? April.
Bro's late
So
to the party.
um, then I got college baseball, the second to last one ever made. I was gonna get the last one, but for some reason, because it was the last one, '07, it was like $25. So I said, fuck that. When '06 is $1.50. So I got '06.
Yeah. Sports games, for some reason, the last one on every system is always
Yeah.
like dumb. Like that one, what is it? 2K3, NCAA 2K3 and GameCube is like $200 or something like that.
Yeah. Pretty much any college game that's the last one also since like they stopped making them. But I had one of the college baseball games and I enjoyed it. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it. Especially since it's based on the MVP system, which is in a lot of people, the other baseball game I got is MVP Baseball 2005, which by most people is considered the best baseball game ever made. Um, I don't really have a lot of memories with it because I didn't actually play it much.
Right.
So I wanted to get it to be like, okay, supposedly it's the best, most deep franchise type game ever. So I just want to check it out and see if it really is as good as everyone says.
Ooh, it's
Um,
Quiz. Thank you for the 50 bits. That added
it's
to it, baby.
boost.
Hello, Chris. Oh
It
shit, it
does.
does. God damn it. Okay, BeanCon.
Then I got X-Men Legends,
Yeah, you
which
did.
was $3 cheaper on Xbox, so I wanted to get it on Xbox, but it doesn't play on 360, so it was pointless.
I opened this box of beans and the smell of like fucking barf just came over the stuff.
That sucks.
Oh, I drew a blue one. I did it by random. You all saw it.
You all saw it.
Toothpaste. Fuck. Ugh.
But
Gross.
yeah,
Go on.
so I would have gotten this on Xbox, but it doesn't play on 360, and I don't have an original Xbox, so I
Yeah,
got it on
PS.
PS2 for $3 more because I've never played X-Men Legends. I just know that it was the after asking Kev because I wasn't sure which X-Men game because there was like 5 different ones on PS2. Um, I knew one of them was like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which is also like another game that I got. So
I don't know how similar they are, but they all do the isometric dungeon crawler thing.
it's similar concept. That's the gameplay is similar. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
oh,
God.
another bean.
You want to do that one, Aaron? I'll let you have that
I
one if
don't
you.
have beans.
You don't have beans,
I don't have
Aaron. You
beans.
came to this podcast unprepared. Oh,
I
son
just
of a bitch.
I haven't had beans in forever, and I haven't had the ability to get them.
Hey, Chelsea's out here. Chelsea, thank you for giving Chris a sub. 3 beans that
um,
I pulled.
this next game that I got was basically I was intrigued because it was tactics, and I like every tactics game, and I like the Dynasty Warriors franchise and all the characters and stuff behind it because like they're like real people, but like over dramatized. um, and it's Dynasty Tactics. I also again I was talking to Kev the entire time I was at this store.
Yeah, like you're like,
So
just tell me any random game on PS2,
yeah, just
and you're like,
random
here,
games that you liked.
here's a faraway picture. Tell me what's good. I'm like, what am I looking at here?
I
Oh,
just want to know like random gems that you could come up with off the top of your head because there's
for,
too many games to really look at.
yeah, the two that I always go to if you tell me PS1 is Bushido Blade, which I you would love Bushido Blade.
They didn't have it. I looked.
Oh God, they're so good. And then War of the Monsters.
Okay.
That oh
I think they
sorry.
had
Oh,
it, but it was expensive or
I
something.
got 3 beans here. Sorry, the camera's different on the Discord preview versus OBS preview. My bad.
Yeah.
Beach barf.
Um.
Oh, 2 good beans in a row. I'm on a
But
roll.
yeah, I think Anitra and I will probably set up the PS2 today and actually play some of these games. And then the last one, the whole reason we went back and got games is because of this last one. I almost got its sequel too, but its sequel was like $20 more, which is about its going price. But like, if I'm gonna buy it in person, I'm gonna want it to have everything, even if like even the fucking dumb booklet.
Uh huh.
So because it didn't have that, I was like, well, I can get it for the same price online but complete. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait on that one.
Yep.
Um,
That was barf.
but it's Champions of Norath, one of the, in my opinion, greatest PS2 games that doesn't get enough love. Its price gets fucking love, but it doesn't get
Motherfucker.
enough love.
Ugh. Why don't your beans
Oh,
say, Aaron? I'm gonna fucking die. Aaron doesn't
oh,
have any.
oh
Do you have?
no!
Do you have any beans?
Sorry, no, I honestly don't.
Oh
I have
fuck.
I have 3 spicy beans, but they are for Klep when I stream next
Okay. I
because
was
he
gonna
had
say.
gifted subs on the last static stream I did, and I just literally have not streamed since. And then also like, so I just haven't done it. So
I'm gonna do my normal beans
they're
first before I
saved.
go.
They are saved for Klep. That's the last ones I have.
I got birthday cake. I'm on 3 in a row. I mean, he can owe you one if the next time you want to pop a stream in.
I would say
What the fuck number
if
is
you
that,
wanna
Chris?
remember,
What the fuck is?
354. Probably the last ones he had.
All right,
Oh,
I'll suffer
Kev
for
suffer
Aaron.
again. I would say, but if you, yeah, if you wanted me to owe something, I mean, just let me know. I'm gonna get beans probably in the next week or so. Yeah, I
Chris,
figured that was the rest of his bits,
Chris, I appreciate you. Thank you
rest
very
of their
much.
bits.
Papa bless. All right, I'm gonna do my normal beans before I do this. I'm trying to crank these out before Aaron's done talking. Rotten egg.
I'm almost done, but yeah, no,
Oh
Champions of
fuck.
Norath was like one of my favorite games as a kid. It actually had an okay story. The gameplay is great. It's actually the reason I want to actually finally try Diablo because after watching my friend play Diablo, they're not the same, but they're kind of similar.
Which
It's a dungeon
Diablo?
crawling. I watched him play the Diablo 2 remake.
Yep. Okay, go on.
Why?
I'll talk about it. You weren't here, but I'll recap a little bit.
But I don't know. Like it looks similar like gameplay wise. I do think I don't
Fuck.
know. Like I personally like Champions of North so much though. So like I don't
Yeah.
know, but it looks very similar gameplay wise, and it makes me want to try the Diablo series. I
This
actually
this
almost
this looks like it
bought.
has diseases.
Yeah, it's gross. I almost bought Diablo 3 for PS3, but I didn't
Yeah,
know if Diablo 3 was also on PS4 or not, so I just
it
didn't.
is. It's actually the better edition.
That's why I was like I wasn't sure, so I was like I'm just gonna wait till I can come home and check it out
Yeah.
because I always forget. Like we haven't gone in a while, but I actually do have a pretty nice like retro game store in my town. It's just we haven't gone in so long because I mean with COVID everything was shut down for a while. But
Yeah, I get that.
so
But before
but
I do
yeah,
my spicy beans,
that was my oh, and I guess I can talk about what I played, which
yeah, do
wasn't
that
much.
while I kill myself with these beans.
Um,
Sriracha.
so over vacate, like I guess it's been 2 weeks. So for the first week leading up, I don't know if I did it before or since the last podcast, but I was playing Persona 5 Royal, finally. And yeah, so I beat Persona 5 Royal. I really do like all the additions they added. I love Kev's dying face. It's great.
I learned if I
Um
don't move, it's not as bad.
but I platinum Persona 5 Royal, so I only have one Persona 5 game left to platinum. I've platinum 3 out of the 4 Persona 5 games, so
Just
that's
bang it
good.
out. Oh,
Get it done.
I hate everything.
I've platinum Persona 5 the base game, Persona 5 Royal, and the dancing Persona 5. So I just have strikers left, which I started right before vacation, but I didn't play over vacation. I haven't played it yet, but Chris sent me a text during vacation that Bloons Tower Defense 6 got a massive update, so I'm excited to go play that because Bloons Tower Defense 6, great game, great
I'm
game.
seeing more and more people play that. Oh, like
A lot
more.
of so I didn't really pay attention to it because it was before I started playing, but like a couple months before I started playing, a couple of bigger streamers that like I occasionally watch played it, and I was like, oh okay, that's when I realized that it still existed
Yeah,
because I didn't even know it still existed until that. Um,
yeah. I thought about buying it on my phone because I ain't gonna. I'd rather play on my phone before I play on my PC like a fuck quitter.
the only thing about that is if you do enjoy it, having it on your phone is a mistake. That's why I haven't gotten it on my phone
Why?
because that game is so simple but so addicting that it's just like, oh, you just play constantly because it's something you can literally just like press a button and then go do something and you just keep playing.
Yeah. Does it have controller support on PC?
You you don't need controller.
I don't know. I like having my Xbox. Look, I might have bought a fucking Xbox controller solely for my phone. So
First off, weird, but second
wrong.
off, kind of cool. Third
No.
off, third off, like you want the mouse because you're literally just like you're dragging and placing things. That's going to be so much harder
Yeah,
on
you're
like
right.
the
You're right.
controller. For normally, I'd be like
Oh,
fine, like because like I mean I play most games on PC with a controller.
I
But
tripped over
like
my shirt.
this is just like literally designed for mouse. Like it's so much better to use a mouse. Just because even in like on your phone, you're still clicking and dragging just with your finger, so it's the same thing.
Yeah. Um.
But
Well, I bought if I have a Xbox controller upstairs with a phone flip. I got one down here with a phone flip, and I have a Moga Xbox controller, which can't be used on an Xbox in my car. I'm ready to go anytime.
oh my god, Chris said it's all mouse controls. Keyboard isn't needed. True, but if you start getting into the higher levels, it is nice to use the keyboard like numbers for your shortcuts for your powers, so you don't have to
Fair.
go and click on them. But it is not needed. I didn't use it for the longest time. I only recently started using the keyboard to do my powers.
Well, that's good.
Um,
Hotkeys,
Hotkeys,
Maggle,
maggle, maggle, maggle,
Maggle,
maggle.
Maggle. All right, so
And then the other game I've started playing was because of Static, even though he beat it and you beat it forever ago too. But Sushi Ghost, I started playing Sushi Ghost again over
hey, remember
vacation.
the time we were going to play it together and talk about the podcast? Me too.
Well, I did play. I got like over halfway through it, but then you weren't playing it at the time. You didn't play it until later.
Oh.
So I stopped playing, and then you went and beat it because you finished games like a loser.
Apparently, I don't, unless if they're Manhunter Troll, and that's all anyone ever remembers about me. Nobody
um,
remembers the games I beat, but the ones I quit on, I'll never hear the end of.
that's how it works. That's how it works. And then the last thing I did was over vacation. The same person we're rooming with that proposed
Mm-hmm.
also as a anniversary gift got an Oculus Quest 2,
Mm-hmm.
and I played Beat Saber for the first time ever. And Beat Saber's actually fucking great.
That is a good game.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Don't be look, don't be shit talking Tails, Chelsea, just because you don't fucking have culture and you only play
You don't have
Fortnite and Crash Bandicoot.
culture.
I'm gonna play Tales of Arise. You're
That's
gonna
not
fucking
true.
like it.
She talks about Crazy Taxi all the time. God, do you even
Sure.
pay attention to your friends?
No, I
Sheesh,
hate them
man.
all. God, Tails
But
is a fun game. Fuck all y'all. Anyway, actually,
but
just
but
yeah,
but yeah. Actually, I want to get Tails, but I'm gonna wait till it's cheaper.
yeah. I'm waiting for Arise to be cheaper. No, don't you dare call me a weeb like I'm some kind of fucking trash. God, I would have played with the Japanese voices if I was a weeb.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no. So yeah, I want an Oculus Quest now. I want to get one because it's a lot of fun.
So they're fun,
I
but there's just a lot of steps to set. Not the no Quest is the one that's you just plug and play. It's its own thing, right? You don't have to plug into a PC.
yeah, no, it's its own thing. You
That's
only
the
need
one
to
I would get.
yeah, that's it's basically he just had to connect it to the internet for the first time setup, and then after that he didn't like he could just set up a little area and go play. So
Well, that's
yeah, no, that's the one I want because I would hook it to a PC because then you can like download the mod that lets you basically add any song to Beat Saber and shit.
which is the best
But
part. Yep.
yeah. So like I would do that, but no, I agree. That's the one I want because it's super simple. I also think it'd be great like I'd like my it's weird because it's like a better Wii in a lot of ways because you can play a lot of those like silly fun games also, like just like
Okay.
the dumb sports games and stuff. And I think it'd be a good way to like get my parents to be a little more active because they love the Wii and I think they would really like it. So I think not only would I have fun playing it, but I could also like get my parents to actually be a little more active because they haven't been recently.
That's good.
So yeah, so it's like a multiple reason why I want it, but fuck, Beat Saber was so much fun. um,
Mm-hmm.
I was actually surprised how like enjoyable it was. So
Fair.
that was a lot of fun. But
Good.
yeah, so that was that.
Well,
That
I'm
was
glad you
everything I
had fun
played,
with the Quest. So that is
and I
important.
will be getting one at some point. I don't know when, but I'll get one.
I
If I can
just
figure out how to stream it, I'm gonna stream that shit.
I just any extra steps between me and playing a game is like what shuts it off. That's why I haven't gotten to like VR because like
Yeah,
even like PSVR, you got to get that box and you got to run cables. I feel like there's
yeah.
a fucking octopus attached to my head.
Yeah, that's why again, that's why the Quest was cool because literally he just set it up by hooking it to the internet and then he brought it into the living room and all it was putting on the fucking helmet and the fucking or mask, whatever it is, and the two fucking
Wandy boys.
controller things. Um that's literally all it was just
Streaming, it's
that.
gonna be a co-op experience. You're gonna have someone sit and read chat.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
you fuck.
much, yeah.
Yeah. Anitra will be our fucking chat commentator.
I really want to play VR Phasmophobia because that's gonna be fucking freaky. Apparently they're coming
Nope.
out with VR Resident Evil 4.
Nope. I'm good.
Like that'd be great.
Seven's already in fucking VR. That sounds horrible.
Is it? I
Oh
didn't know that.
yeah. It's on PSVR and it's fucking. People were like played an hour of it. They were like, absolutely not. Nope, I'm good. Good, good, good.
Can you play so like I don't know if you know this because again you're not like big into VR, but like with the Oculus Quest 2, the one that's like standalone, I know you can hook it to your PC, but can you play PSVR in that or does it have to be the specific PlayStation VR?
Gotta be PlayStation VR as far as I know.
Okay. I'll
But
look into it more, but I was curious.
I think you can use the PSVR for your PC though.
Hmm.
One of the other ways around. I don't know.
I'll look into it. I'm curious, but I don't know. I like you said, I like the fact that the Quest 2 I can literally just like open and connect to internet and play.
Well,
um,
it's the Oculus one, right?
yeah.
Don't get banned on Facebook now. Then you'll lose all your games.
Good thing I don't because I barely talk on Facebook.
That's the spirit. So, whatever. Is that everything there?
I think so. I'm probably forgetting something, but good enough.
Good enough. All right, where should I start? Diablo 2, since we talked about that.
Oh, to answer Chels, Anitra, so she says she gets motion sickness, so VR scares her. Anitra also gets motion sickness. Like she cannot play any first person game. She gets really bad motion sickness in games.
Mm-hmm.
She played Beat Saber and she like messed around in the VR. No motion sickness at all.
Ooh.
So I'm not saying go out and buy one, but if you get a chance to
Yeah.
try it because you might not get motion sickness. Because like I said, Anitra gets bad motion. Like she can't play any shooter that's first person. She can't play the killer in Dead by Daylight. She can't play. It's why she hasn't played the new Resident Evils because she literally played a little bit of 7 and got motion sickness. But VR with Beat Saber and stuff, no motion sickness.
Hmm.
So definitely check it out if you get a chance.
Wait,
I
there's
her.
that.
She heard me say her name, so she had to peek in.
You're like, what's going on
I
there?
wasn't talking shit for once.
Nah, he was being nice. She can't hear me. What the fuck am I telling? So whatever. All right. So Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Once Aaron's paying attention to me, because Anitra is more important to me.
Anitra is more important, but what do you
No,
want?
I'm agreeing. Like I'm not fighting it.
All right. So Diablo. Rant to me about Diablo.
It's not so much a rant because Diablo 2 is a good game, but it's like very disappointing because Diablo 3 when it came out on consoles was made like with everyone in mind, like PC or console, like the UI was intuitive, like you didn't feel like you needed a mouse and keyboard. Everything was laid out great. So when Diablo 2 came out, I was like, "Oh, they've clearly learned a lot from Diablo 3. They're not going to fucking make it bad." And the menus of Diablo 2 are so bad for consoles. They're they're
Um,
they're atrocious. I hate them. Like
I
going to
didn't.
a go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't play it, but like watching my friend play it, there was definitely like you could tell it was made for PC, but it didn't feel like it was that bad.
Well, it's like
I didn't play it, so I don't know. I'm
yeah.
just from watching
It's
experience.
like when do I have to hold this button? When do I have to hold that button? If I'm in a store and then like you have your menu, your items over here, it's like okay,
Yeah,
hold this button to sell it. But if you just want to unequip it, hold this button. If you want to sell it, you could drag it over here. But if you want to compare items, you got to hold this. It's you could probably get used to it, but I found it so fucking annoying to like remember what buttons did what. And shopping in that game on a console, fuck that. It's just on a grid and nothing's
yeah.
laid out by like stat. So there's just all these
Well,
weapons
that's
and like
because isn't don't you have to like figure out the stats of them or something?
some things you have to identify. But if
Yeah,
I'm in a store, you don't have to. So like if I had a mouse, I could easily scroll my mouse over and be like, okay, that's the stats of that, and it would highlight it, whatever. But this I have to drag a mouse cursor, go over to it, then
yeah.
hit compare, and then it compares my thing over here. It's just not very. I just thought they would have learned from fucking Diablo 3. You guys did such a good job at Diablo 3.
Yeah.
So I would honestly tell you start at Diablo 3 and work backwards if you really want to keep playing.
Okay. Like I said,
So
I want to try the series because like watching the Diablo 2 remake, it was like, okay, the gameplay looks fun.
it is. That's the worst
It
part.
looks
It's a great game.
it looks very similar to like the old like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Champions of
Oh,
Norath
my throat
combat.
still hurts.
Like very similar to those games where like random loot, fucking you can get pretty much anything random from kills. Like playing the same game over and over, like it's not going to be 100% the same because like you'll have different equipment and shit.
Yeah,
Um, but
but you
then the
will.
gameplay is also like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which is basically what Champions of Norath is.
You.
So I was like, okay, no, this looks very much like up my alley. The only difference between it and Champions of Norath is like I know Diablo 2 story is basically like, hey, evil things, kill them.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, whereas Champions of North actually kind of has a story. But like honestly, if the gameplay is good enough, I can deal without the story. As much as I love stories.
Yeah, this is not like there is a story, but honestly, it's not the main
It's
event.
very minor. It takes second fiddle to gameplay, which is why I'm surprised Chris doesn't play it more often.
Yeah,
It sounds really like up Chris's alley because that's kind of like his thing is games that like story's cool and all, but I'm about the gameplay.
yeah. So it's a good game, but if you and this is me saying this, if you have the ability to play it on PC, I tell you play it on PC.
So play
Um,
if I get Diablo 2 first, play it on PC, but if not on console, get Diablo 3 first with PS4.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's how I'd go with that.
I don't know if Chris owns any of the Diablos since I have his
I
Steam
did them
library.
already. Did you not? I ate them already.
Yeah, he actually did.
I did. I was freaking out. I hated
Yeah,
it. I just
he
said
was
my throat
crying
still
while I was
hurts.
talking.
God,
Like
pay
I saw
attention to me.
multiple tears down his face.
Who's the one that doesn't pay attention to their friends now, Aaron? Hmm?
Still you.
No, she's making me cookies. I can't even be mad. Um,
Damn, he doesn't have any of the Diablos on. I don't even know if it's on Steam, if I'm being honest.
no, it would be on BattleNet.
Stupid. What the fuck is BattleNet?
Blizzard's client, Activision's client.
Of course, they have to have their own client because everyone has to have their own client because they're all a
Well, they
bunch of
do because
fucking
World of Warcraft. This isn't new.
marky assholes.
No, this isn't new. That's the thing.
Oh, I know it's not new, but they all have their own fucking thing because they all think like, oh, we're special. No,
Yeah,
you're all just fucking money hungry dickheads.
yeah, you got to click a different icon in your browser. I understand. Real stressful.
It's just coming from Mister. I don't want to do VR because I don't want to hook an extra wire up. I don't want to hear no condescending comments. I don't want to hear no condescending comments about not wanting my games in the same place. You fuck.
I think clicking a different icon on your desktop and hooking up a fucking helmet with a goddamn hentai tentacles coming off you is very different.
Sir. We were just talking about one extra step.
I have to get my VR set up. Just wait. I gotta get my wand. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to play now.
Sir, it is one chord, and you're gonna complain about that when all I said was I would prefer all my games to be in one spot,
sir. And also, Kevin's so lazy when it comes to setting up games. This fucking person comes over my house and sees all these wires, all these things set up to make this whole fucking streaming setup work. She just goes, just move it upstairs so we can stream Mario Kart. Like, yep, I'm gonna move all these wires. I have to just move it upstairs. It's fine. It takes 30 seconds. I know you got it all zip tied. It's all set. It's all, yeah. No issue. Do that real quick. Yeah, don't. Until you know what the fuck it does, you don't know what. Anyway, so Beyond Diablo 2 Remastered. What the fuck did I play after that? What did I play after that? I don't fucking remember. I don't know. I'll get it. Manhunt. There we are.
Manhunt rant.
It's not so much a rant because the thing is that game is really fun. It has a lot of issues because it's like it goes from being like a stealth murder game to just deciding like 3/4 of the way through the game to be like, hey, what if we were like a third-person shooter now? So like all those stealth mechanics,
horrible gun combat.
Say it's like a horrible. It's not great. But then you get to this one level where you have to run up a building, find a guy, and then run back down the building as respawning enemies, and all the corners are hard 90-degree corners with PS2 camera. And by the way, the right analog stick, not useful. It just puts you in first person immediately. Like, not good. I don't know. It kind of sucks. I was having a lot of fun with that game. Like, it was really fun, like, sneaking up on people, watching the gruesome murders. Oh. Like, that game was essentially me sneaking around, killing one person, then yelling, I'm fast as fuck, boy, and then running to the shadows. Where apparently, I've learned that enemies in this game, maybe it's just something about being a serial killer, you lose your sense of object permanence. Because I go slightly in the shadows and everyone can be this far away from me and going, see him, he must be gone. Like, it was so dumb. Like, people would be right in front of me, or like they'd walk in a room and be like, well, I stood in the corner of this room for a whole 10 seconds and I don't see him. This guy's gone, clearly.
Like,
it's just dumb. To me. Yeah, and so Chris is saying I didn't even get to the worst levels, which is the funny part. If that's not the worst, I'm good. Like, it sucks because that game was really fun until I got to that point. And like, nothing annoys me more when a game's really, really fun and then they just go, let's fuck this up right now.
I'm trying to think of what level it would have been that you got to.
Yeah, you have to kill Ramirez in this fucking house, and you literally have to go upstairs. Then when you get to the top, he runs back down, and you have to kill him before he calls in reinforcements. I don't know.
I think is that the one that's like in like a flashback sequence?
No, there was no flash. I don't know. But point is, like, he said everyone quits around this part anyway because like it gets really shitty. So
I was watching Chris play not too long ago, so I'm trying to remember where it was, but fair.
Yeah. So I remember what I played in between. So Manhunt's fine. I actually ranked it on my graph, which I'll try to find real quick. I don't know. It's not even worth it. You can go on Twitter and find it.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. Oh, he's thinking of Manhunt 2, apparently. Okay. Which I'm gonna play on the Wii.
Okay,
I'm gonna play Manhunt 2 on the Wii. No, I'm not. That sounds.
I forgot you did play Manhunt 2 also. My bad, Chris.
Yeah. I played Michael Jackson's Moonwalker in between Diablo and Manhunt. And Moonwalker,
The fuck is that?
Michael Jackson had a game on the Sega Genesis where he ran around rescuing little boys from kidnappers, which is ironic. Um, and you have to, it's pretty much like an arcade setup where you walk room to room, check behind a door, they go, Michael, and then they ride off on a shooting star because it's a fucking Michael Jackson game, obviously.
Makes sense to
Um,
me.
it's a, it's fine. Um, it's the most average game in the world because like you get to World 4 and you can feel the old school game mentality of like this is you're not supposed to beat this game. So literally in World 4 or no 5, there's just fucking lasers and enemies with guns and they take away a third of your health and it is dumb. Like it's a really
Oh,
it's a fine game, but like you know what's the best part about the game? Those 16-bit renditions of Michael Jackson songs. They're fucking bangers, dude.
that's actually pretty. Yeah, they
Oh, they're
probably
so
are.
good. Like I'd rather hear like those versions of fucking Smooth Criminal than the real version. Like
Like Anitra and I were
bam, bam,
on the
bam,
way
bam,
home
bam.
yesterday. We were playing like different guessing games, and we did like, oh, guess the Queen song, guess the Beatles song, and one of them was guess the Michael Jackson song, and I was like, man, I don't really listen to Michael Jackson often, but man's got some bangers.
He does. I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan personally, but you know, it was
He's still got some bangers.
I don't know. Oh, I guess we'll get to that question later, but that's relevant. I don't know. My
Ooh,
Moonwalker is a okay game.
that's
Um,
rough. That's rough, Chris. That's a mean one.
that is mean. It's like more of a meme than a game, if I'm being honest.
That's
Like,
fair. It's like the McDonald's game.
no, those are good. Like that's the thing. Those are actually pretty good. But I don't know. Moonwalker is weird. There's nothing weirder than Michael Jackson rescuing a bunch of little boys. Um, fucking weird game. And then what else have I
Fair.
been playing? A lot of Fortnite. I am down as of this morning, 22-27 against my war against James. I have played so much Fortnite that I think it's tearing me in like a higher level lobbies now because I can't fucking get wins for shit now, dude. Like we got
Maybe
so competitive. Like now I'm getting like 74th, 52nd. Like I can used to be able to make top 10 no issue. Like getting to top 10 was nothing. Now I'm getting fucking booty fucked. Like
time to get good, bro.
oh my god, dude, I can't. I don't want to burn myself out either. That's the issue. Like I'm getting so
No.
competitive with it. I'm like, all right, let me play something else. So
Just end it, man. How long do you have left in this? When's
till
the next? When's it
till the
end?
season ends. I don't know.
Oh, that's a long time.
I am burning out. That's why I'm trying to take a break on it. But like actually, so I was going to the gym this morning and like they were late opening, and I
No.
had my fucking Xbox controller in the car. I was like, let me crank out around it. I fucking got to win. So
Maybe you just need to play on mobile more.
so I've been playing a lot on it because like when me and Tina go watch Dynamite or something, I'm on the couch like doing it right there, and
Bro,
like.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Hmm.
Create a new account.
No, we're playing
They'll
on the
throw
honest.
they'll throw you in the bot lobbies, bro.
I actually made that joke with him before, and I was like, no, that's dishonorable. I don't want to do that. However, I thought
There
about it.
is no honor among thieves.
I listen. I will crank one out in the Edge parking lot all the time. Let me tell you, dude. Nobody was there. It was nice and dark out. The windows were getting all smoky.
Oh
Fucking, I
my,
was upset because Duchess wasn't open for some reason, so I had to get a fucking Dunkin' bacon, egg, and cheese. It was ass. I hate
your
Dunkin'.
ass.
Dunkin' food is garbage, dude.
You're garbage.
No, Dunkin' food sucks.
You suck.
Okay, you're just gonna say things.
You say things.
Twitter. So in between that, I'm also playing Crash Bandicoot 3 on my phone because
I'm sorry.
no, it's actually pretty fun.
Says
Um,
you.
Actually, Chelsea's saying Dutch's breakfast sandwiches hit different. Let me tell you, those bacon, egg, and cheeses are fucking banger. It's like the number one thing I order when I go to Dutch's any time of the day.
I would rather just, get Wawas, but that's just me.
Well, we don't have Wawas around here, Aaron.
Yeah, I
You
don't have
know
them
that.
around
You
here
know
either.
that.
We don't have them around in Ohio either. It sucks.
Okay, so you'd rather go across the country and get Wawas?
Yeah, that's how good it is.
Suck my Wawa. Anyway,
You don't have one.
I know it's like a $10 to Tic Tac. I was going over this last night.
What?
It's It's like a kid on the just a little tic tac on there, you know? Incredibly unsatisfying.
Oh, I hate you
It's
so
weird
much.
how often my penis comes up in conversation. I should probably look into that. So there's that. What else have I been playing? Fuck.
Wawa is the best.
Oh, hi, Dave. Oh, there was also. Oh, I've been playing a little bit of Halo 5 to get ready for Infinite.
Good choice, Chelsea. Good choice.
Yeah, I'm
Come into, but
nice. Come on, too. I'm getting better at Halo 5. I need to see that picture. Halo 5's good. I got banned in it because I was too busy trying to send a link to somebody in chat, and then it was like, "Hey, you quit too many matches. Fuck you." And I thought I was perma banned for a bit.
quit too many matches.
I was trying to send my buddy a link to something, and yeah, it banned me for a bit. But honestly, Halo 5 is really, really fucking fun. Oh, by the way, you can see my new command down there, Aaron. We have a bot command that I might have made just for Dame, but you know,
I hate it.
whatever. So there's that. What else have I played? That should be Mega Man 2 and Game Boy. Just play Mega Man 2 and NES. There's a review of that.
Mega Man.
Which can be
What
said
a
for most Game
franchise.
Boy games. Like just play the console version,
Yeah, but it was nice to have them all in one spot.
I guess. Fucking oh god, here we go. The meme is back here.
The best meme.
Money. Speaking of memes, Pokemon's a meme. Let's get into the fucking news because
Pokemon's a
should
meme.
we do the gauntlet or the news? I feel like the gauntlet needs to be
Well,
kept
you
up.
said news already. We're doing the news.
No.
We're doing the news.
All right, we'll do the news first. I don't give a fuck. There's no order to this goddamn podcast. Because
Like,
actually,
Diamond Pro Remix have an issue.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to look at the news because I literally got home at like 10 o'clock last night.
Have you talked about Back for... Oh! No! I forgot. I just did it yesterday. I have one more game to talk about. Back for Blood.
Oh, Kev has to see the pic, but the rest of the chat doesn't.
No, I'm gonna put it on for everybody. Fucking relax, number one. Number two, I gotta talk about Back for Blood. I can't believe I didn't talk about
Chris, let's do that. Okay, Back for Blood, go for it.
Me and Static played it, and I try not to let people's views impact my feelings of the game, because people were like, holy shit,
it looks so bad.
It looks so like shit. I played the beta, the unfinished version of the game, and it was glitchy, and there were bugs. It's just not what I was looking forward to. And let me fucking tell you, Back for Blood is fucking great. I think it's
Left 4 Dead 3. Of course, it's great.
It's Left 4 Dead, but better. Because you know what the thing is, when a game is like, damn, I'm not getting into this. Anyway, the thing with Back for Blood is, I think people already had Left 4 Dead in their mind. So if it was too similar to Left 4 Dead, people would have fucking complained that, oh, this is too similar to Left 4 Dead. And then if it's too different, people go, it's too different to Left 4 Dead. Oh, like, so fucking just shut up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And number two, I went into it blind, and me and Static had a fucking banger time, dude. We played this date months ago, and we were all excited. I felt bad. I had to tell him to wait till the weekend because my work schedule is like all over the place right now. And holy shit, that game's fun. And we're playing on Recruit, and that game is still fucking difficult, man.
Really?
Like the easy difficulty. It's so good. The guns feel good. Like the gunplay is just fucking good, man.
Honestly, the little bit I've seen, it literally just looks like Left 4 Dead 3. It's Left 4 Dead 2, but better.
So goddamn good. I will say the card system's a little confusing. Learning what everything does, it's not really that bad. It's like little perks through the mission. Dying has consequence. So if you die, you have continues, and it's either back to the beginning of the level for you or back to the last checkpoint. So like,
oof.
No, that's cool. Like it feels like there's consequence to everything you do.
Oof though.
Oh yeah, it is oof. The only real complaint I have is that you have a primary slot and a secondary slot for your weapons. And like some guns that I think would be primaries go into the secondary slot and the other way around. So like I picked up a little SMG and I was like, oh, it's an automatic weapon. It's clearly going to be a primary. It's like, nope, secondary. And then I was like, oh, here's a shotgun. That'd be a great secondary weapon. Nah, this is primary. Fuck you. So
that's fair.
There's that. I will now send. So yeah, get Back for Blood. If you have Game Pass, there's no reason not to have it. We will now. Oh god, this is a picture.
This is a picture.
Hold on, Aaron can see it already. But let me just get.
I love it. I love it.
That is a picture for everybody.
That is a great picture, though. Great picture.
That should just be the podcast fucking like opening graphic.
Top-notch picture right there.
Oh, lovely.
Frenemy Fire's greatest fan.
Is it the greatest fan? The fan?
Frenemy Fire's greatest person that causes us pain.
Yeah, okay. Person that causes pain. That's a description we can go with.
Oh god.
So
Fire
there we
picture
go.
though. Fire. For real,
Fire,
for real.
fire. All right, Aaron. You love Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, don't you?
Least favorite gen ever.
No, really though.
No, it's my favorite gen, yeah.
Yeah. So know what I hate about Pokemon?
Everything?
No, I hate that it's getting too easy, Aaron.
That's fair.
That's one of my least favorite things
Yeah.
about Pokemon.
That's why we talk about doing
Well, guess what?
like
You're gonna have the experience share on all the time, and it can't be turned off.
it can't be turned off.
Nope.
Okay, that's a little weird. That's
I don't fucking like that at all. And it's active from the start, apparently. So this is from
like
Cerebi.
which I trust almost anything that comes out of Cerebi, honestly. Cerebi's been good for
Yeah.
years, like years. So
I don't. So like I was really excited to play these because I was like, Sword and Shield didn't do it for me because they're too fucking easy. Sun and Moon were too easy and too slow. So I was really looking forward to these. And like now that there's gonna be an experience share, I don't want that.
so like autosave is fine. I don't care about
I don't
that.
care about autosave. That's fine. Unless
I'm I'm reading through it. Pokemon storage details. I'm assuming that's like they're gonna have a similar system to Sword and Shield, which again I'm fine with.
that's fine. Whatever. That's a quality of life thing.
Yeah, it kind of makes it easier. Like, because again, I can not use it if I don't want to. If the EXP share was able to be turned off,
That's all it should be. Make it an
yeah,
option.
I would be. It wouldn't bother me. But the fact that it's you can't turn it off, like you can't turn it off,
Right. So
like
like
it just should be an option. Like you said, like that's the thing. Like I hate people who complain about stuff that's added to a game that's an optional feature.
yeah,
Like
if it's an optional, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, like if
Turn
you
it
don't
off.
want to use it, you don't have to. If you want to, you can. That's perfect. That's what most things should be.
Right.
But no, because that's gonna kill like the whole fucking like Nuzlocke community in this game. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna want to Nuzlocke it because it's gonna be too easy.
Night Fury says, I don't get why people hate the experience share so much. For someone like me who plays games casually, it's a freaking lifesaver.
Yeah, because
So
it can
then
be
leave
great
it as an
casually.
option.
Exactly, it's great casually, but like
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't.
These
Yeah,
are
no.
not responses that are okay. That's not the same thing. Like people just I've seen a lot of Nintendo defenses this week that just blow my mind.
I don't know. I love it. I'm gonna get it day one anyways because Diamond and Pearl are my favorite gen. But
I mean, that's a bop in Gyarados, and that's just cool. Look
love
at that
it.
little guy. All right,
But
anyway.
yeah, no, I agree. Like hopefully it'll be an option when it comes out.
Yes. So I don't know. Hopefully they fix that.
Yeah, fuck that. That actually is kind of
That's annoying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, have you played Metroid Dread yet? Of course you have. You've been on vacation. So
yeah.
for those that don't know,
I heard it was good though.
Metroid Dread came out on the Switch and it's already being pirated.
Oh
Hooray.
yeah, I heard about that.
I mean,
I'm in this weird spot where like I don't have an issue with emulation, but I really feel like it's fucking shitty to emulate games that are like
brand new and just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking that's real shitty.
Even like last year, like PS4 games shouldn't be like. I can see some PS3, Xbox 360 games that like you can't get anymore because I think there are some that are starting to be like hard to get, but like anything after that, there's literally zero need to emulate.
So it's not even like the emulation that's the issue. It's that fucking Kotaku, who I hate that website, is like promoting the piracy. And like
Are they?
yeah, they're like, hey, real quick, if you're a Nintendo lawyer employee, just like don't read this. It was a silly mistake. Ignore this blog. You can go away now. Everyone else, if you want to play the rest of the Metroid franchise, you don't want to shell large amounts of money for old consoles, you gotta go emulation. And then like in their Kotaku article, they literally told you how to fucking pirate the game. You're Kotaku. You're supposed to be like a big website for video games.
It's actually that's technically illegal. Like
Yeah.
like that's why if you do emulation and stuff, they're always like, "Oh, here's the emulator. Make sure you get your game from the cartridge and put it on a thing because to like actually telling them how to do it is actually illegal. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
um,
not much of a
they
news story, but like, fuck you, Kotaku.
yeah, that's stupid. Also, people who emulate a brand new game, like the newest I emulated again was I emulated PS3, Xbox 360, and it was for NCAA 14, which was I don't know what it is now with the NCAA games coming back, but it was literally $150 to $200 game, and I wasn't paying that for a PS3 game.
Yeah, it's no, it's there's a line when like games become too expensive, and we'll get to this when we talk to the Switch update. Like there's
Yep.
a moral line you got to figure out by yourself of like what's worth
Yeah.
it, what's not. But a game that came out like fucking last week, do not fucking emulate it,
No,
you piece of
that's
shit.
there's two reasons not to emulate it. One, like
It's being
that
sold.
really is gonna just fuck the franchise. Like
Yeah,
if
you
you
want a
want to
Metroid
play the
game
games
ever
like that,
again?
yeah. Like and two, like again, yeah, it's still being sold. Like it's not. I don't know. It's gonna make it makes the entire like emulation community. I use that in quotes. Look shitty.
It does. Chris, fuck Nintendo. I agree on most parts.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's still at the same time like while I agree, fuck Nintendo. Like he said, there's a line.
right.
Like
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know.
So going into the emulation thing, the Switch Online update came out. Instead of
Yeah,
paying $20 a year, you now have to pay $50 a year if you want N64 and Genesis games.
yeah, no, like literally, it's half the amount of games that's already on the online thing for over double the price.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Go Fuck Yourself?
Well, so here's the thing. I'm on two camps of this. The one camp is like, is $50 a year that much? To
No,
most people, I would say no. The fact is, Nintendo's online service is fucking garbage. It's bad. Like let's take the games out of the equation. Like Smash Brothers is barely playable, which is like your big online game.
they
And like,
literally didn't put an Ethernet port in the original Switch dock, and they didn't do it until this new OLED version. Like, I have the Animal Crossing Switch, which came out, I think, at the end of 2020. Like, it's
yeah,
newer, like years newer than the other Switch. It does not have an Ethernet port in it. I have to use a fucking USB to Ethernet adapter, and it basically has to be a specific one to even work properly. Because if you don't have an actual Nintendo one, a lot of them actually don't work very well at all. Like it's fucking stupid. Like
you want to know?
Nintendo makes the dumbest decisions.
You want to know what's even better? I don't have it here, but somebody did a speed test with the built-in Ethernet port versus the USB one, and the USB one's still faster. They put in an old, outdated Ethernet port that is like outdated with the PS3 standards, essentially.
That's insane.
The
Um,
Ethernet is still slower than the fucking Wi-Fi on the goddamn dock.
yeah.
So, listen, like I get $50 a year. Like I said, isn't that much? It's the fact that like they don't update these libraries.
It's
They
also
don't.
the fact like so there's that, but also as I'm saying, like they're adding they already have two systems on there. They already have a bunch of games for those two systems. So why now two newer systems with games that you can actually still kind of get some of them, not all
Yeah.
of them, but some of them.
No.
And you're gonna overly double the price. I would have been fine with a $10 plus. Like if you
Yeah, I
add
would have done
$10 for the
30 a year.
expansion, yeah, that would have been fine.
And like so Xbox Mark Kev coming out. Oh, Game Pass is 15 a month, dude. Think about that yearly price versus to fucking Switch Online. That one, Game Pass comes with fucking Xbox Live, which is a usable service. Two, brand new and old games come to fucking Game Pass. Three, quality over quantity. There ain't shit on the service. And the NES and Super Nintendo games they picked, minus like Super Metroid and a few classics, are like fucking random. And I
Yeah.
guarantee you, these 9 N64 games, I'll say go up to 12 by the end of 2021.
So just to go back on a couple of things that Chris said, like he said he's not gonna pretend to give a shit about piracy. Again, we have said before, we don't care about piracy. Like it's fine. Like obviously we emulate. It's just I personally think emulating something brand new is because it's more than just a dick kick to Nintendo. It's a dick kick to the devs that make the
Yeah.
game. It's a dick kick to the people that work on these games that you supposedly enjoy and want more of.
Right.
Like at the base level, it's at least that. Now I understand old games; they're not making their money on that again. So who the fuck cares?
Right.
But when it comes to new games, it's just a straight up dick kick to the fucking developers of the game. And if you truly want to support the like the franchise and have more games, like it's just kind of shitty. Now, again, I'm not saying go pre-order it because you want another game. If the game sucks, don't fucking buy it.
Yeah.
But like if the game's good and you want to play it and it's a brand new game, don't
Yes.
fucking emulate it. I disagree with anyone who says that that's okay. That's just fucked up.
I will say I've always been in the camp when it comes to emulation. If the game is legally available, go that route to play it. Even
Yeah.
like I don't like this pricing system, but there is a legal way to play Star Fox 64 now. I'm still gonna tell people, yeah, go do this versus emulate it because like that's the right thing to fucking do if you want to play it.
No.
But I'm not
Uh,
gonna, if you don't, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life either because
yeah,
like it's
no,
it's
it
not so
is
much
what it
even the
is.
games here. It's the fact that your online service fucking sucks and you're asking to more than
Listen,
double the price.
that's the biggest thing is for like with the at least the Switch Online one is like before when I had like not great internet, but like I could still stream on it, so it's good enough. Um, I couldn't do shit on my Switch. Like I played the Kirby, and this was when Kirby was Game of the Month forever ago. I think that was like when I first joined the Game of the Month club.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I literally got kicked from Kirby multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't download those games? Are they like streamed to the Switch or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's streamed. Yeah, it's
Oh,
all streamed.
awful.
Which is one of the reasons why we don't like PS Now overall.
I am done
So
using Cloud Game Pass. It's the
yeah,
worst. I can't do it.
it's not good.
No.
And I agree, Chris. But again, for older games, like I don't know, we could go on a whole fucking rant about emulation
Uh,
and being back and forth. Because again, I'm on this weird middle line. It is what it is. But I just if it's a brand new game and you're emulating it, I'm
no.
not going to tell you how to live your life, but I'm going to probably think a little
I'll
less
tell
of
you how
you
to
for
live your
doing
life.
it.
Don't fucking do it. Like, do
I'm going
not
to think
steal.
less of you.
And
Like
then
it's
do
just
not bitch when you don't get another Metro game because you fucking pirated it. Or any
yeah,
game. I see people pirate, like, I think it was Skullgirls. I remember
no
somebody
idea what that
pirated
is.
the game and they went on Twitter and they got like a weird message in the game after they beat it. And they went
Yeah.
to the developer, like, hey, what is this weird message in the game mean? Is there some like deep message? He goes, yeah, that's the message we put in the pirated copies of the game, you piece of shit. And so he just embarrassed the guy on Twitter. Let's see. Chris says, I get new games because I did buy the new Metroid, but previous gens I don't care.
I
It's
think
fine.
I think it depends how far previous, because like I said, like PS4 is still basically current. Like there's no need for that. But like PS3 at this point, there's like I said, there's certain games that like NCAA is over $100 for a fucking PS3 game. No, I'm not paying that. I do not feel bad saying I emulate that because I'm not giving some rando $150 for a game
It,
that like it's not. I don't know.
well, no, all right. So number one, if you give somebody money for a used copy of VM on eBay, guess how much of that money goes to the fucking devs anyway? Zero. So
Exactly.
I hate when people are like, just go get a legal cartridge, dude. You don't have to fucking emulate and steal a game. Like, oh, I'm sorry, the eBay seller was gonna give it back to Nintendo. Like, don't be a fucking idiot.
All right. So Chaz asked, "What if you bought the game and then emulate it because the game has issues on the official hardware?"
What? I
No,
can't
because you
think of an
still.
example that does that. Why would
I
it
was
have
saying, but
issues on
like,
official hardware?
so like here's one for me. Here's a different one. I bought Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Okay.
I've played it. I love that game. I bought DLC for that game. I have a Switch emulator, and I have it for two games: Fire Emblem Three Houses and Pokemon Sword Shield, because I want to randomize these games and play
Yeah.
them in different forms. I still bought them. I think that's fine. Like if you're still like
I'm just showing Chelsea something funny because she said who would spend over $100 on a PS3 game?
yeah,
I don't
no,
even know what the fuck Rain is, but 230. Game
yeah,
prices are
no,
wild, dude.
it's crazy.
Where's that Kingdom Hearts? No, these are all like collector's editions. NCAA 14,
Yeah, that one.
102.
Yep. And
Africa,
that's and the
$90.
NCAA has gone down because they announced they're coming out with college football games again. It was almost over $200 at one point.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's what I consider retro, Chris. So he says up to PS3 and Wii U. I'm the
I was
shit out
there.
of those.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
no. Chris buys like Chris has over 600 games in his library on Steam because I mean I fucking use his Steam library. Um,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
like I don't know, like, and no, Chaz, to answer your question, I don't see a reason to do that. Like, I don't see any games that have that issue, but I don't care because, like I said, I emulate Three Houses and Pokemon Sword, so I can. Well, I haven't done Sword yet, but I'm going to, so I can randomize it and do special things with the game.
yeah. But
But I still own the games right over there. I've played them on like their own. Like, I've streamed both of them from the Switch. Like, so no, I don't have an issue with that if there's like an actual reason and you still bought the game and it's a new game. Like, okay, you bought the game, you supported the game. Technically, you can do what you want with your copy because technically emulation's illegal unless you're taking it from the copy you own.
yeah. Well, yes and
Which is
no, but yeah.
technically it is. Like there's a lot more nuances and specifics to it, but in base terms it technically is.
I mean, it's kind of the same way with music. It's not illegal to download it. They'll scare you. It's
Yeah.
illegal to upload it.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes. It's not illegal to play a ROM because there's no way to verify without the FBI coming to your fucking house, be like, "Do
Well,
you own Three Houses?" No, it's illegal to really take the IP and fucking
yes, but
yes.
at the same time, that's why I said there's more nuances to it. But in base terms, it's illegal to do it
Oh,
without owning the game.
we forgot to talk about the shittiest part of the Nintendo DLC, by the way.
Oh, what?
So the Animal Crossing has a new
Oh,
expansion coming out, right?
yeah,
And
I
it's
heard about
tied to
this.
the fucking service. So if you don't get the service, you cannot
All right,
play the
so
goddamn
here's the
expansion.
question. Here's the question: Is it tied to the regular online
No,
service or the
the
$50 one?
expansion. And if your
Yeah,
expansion
fuck
runs
that.
out, fuck your DLC.
That's insulting to decoration cheese, Chris.
Yeah, it is. I love Nintendo, but they make the dumbest decisions ever.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah. Anyway, there's some
But yeah, that was a
dumb.
fun rant.
That was a fun rant. Uh, Aaron, the PS5 is becoming dumber to buy. Best
Ah,
Buy is doing a new thing. Uh, how do we get this? Let me get to the point. I want to. This doesn't even have the real thing. Essentially, Best Buy is making people do like a payment plan. Oh, open up a direct registration system that gives those in U.S. a chance to buy the PS5 holiday season, but not everyone with a PSN account will be invited. Only invitations are limited and will be based on previous interests in PlayStation activities. And there will only be a limited number of consoles available. But if you got to be within a chance, all you need to do is register for an invitation, use your email and PSN ID. What's the point? I don't fucking want this thing anymore. It's becoming such a pain in the ass to get one of these things. It's like turning me off to getting them.
it's. I mean, here's the thing though. We're focused on the PS5 because it is being a pain in the ass, but the Xbox Series X is just as much of a pain in the ass to get.
The X, yes. The S for some
Yeah,
reason is everywhere. I
no,
don't
the
know
S
why.
because
The
they've
chip
made
shortage.
more. It's not like actually in like I don't know. It's not the. It's like this weird in between gen. Technically, the Series S is next gen, but like it's not as good as
Yeah,
the
it
X
does
or five.
1440 versus like 4K,
Yeah,
fucking whatever. I don't know.
whatever. Like it's fine. I still love the S,
Yeah.
but um,
This is the weaker system, so those people want it. So the thing is, while you're both right, I think the dumb average consumer one can't figure out what the fuck is Series S versus Xbox One S versus X
that is
versus
also a big issue. It's like I literally like I am into the gaming world. I game almost
yeah,
every day. I love gaming. I fucking have trouble remembering the different Xbox names.
yeah.
Like I was
So
talking about Xbox on vacation with the dude we were rooming with, and we couldn't think like we were both talking about the same system, but didn't realize it at first because we couldn't fucking remember the name.
yeah, I go the one that looks like a hot plate. That's the one I have.
Like it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. We're already over an hour. Jeez, I missed you, Aaron. I'll just do this real quick. You want to know what I think when I think of Far Cry? Goddamn Uno crossover, motherfucker.
I'm actually okay with all of that.
Yeah,
Just straight up.
me and Tina play. Listen, if you and Nietzsche want a fun night of getting fucking heated, get Uno on whatever system. You could either do it with your phone. It never works for me and Tina to play on our phone. I don't know why the app sucks. But if you do 2 on 2, so essentially you're on the bottom and if you're playing with Tina, Tina's on top of the screen, and you play the computers, and you're trying to get them to fuck. Like it's really really fun, and the AI is good in this
I've
game.
actually seen I've actually seen people stream it.
Holy shit, it's
Uno,
fun.
and yeah, I literally want to like I wanted to do Uno during the charity stream, but I couldn't get people that had the game to play it.
Yeah, it's the phone app sucks. I gotta be honest with you, it's really not good.
So like no, I want to like I would be down to fucking hop in a Discord call with you and fucking play this at some point.
It's just we do love Tina. She's a fucking Tina's the queen. There is a channel for
Tina,
redemption called Simp for Tina now, by the way.
is there really? I
Yeah,
looked at
it's
your points.
919 points. Uh, just because that's our running anniversary, so that we'll never
That's
forget.
cute.
Yeah. So there's that. Anyway, so if you want to get the fucking Far Cry 6 skin for Uno, there's that. Oh, you want to sit for two? All right, no problem. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Aaron. Let me just get there. Let me turn the TV off for a second. Let's get the photos.google.com. No problem. Let's get a good picture right there. It's a bunch
Was that
of things.
wrestling photos?
Yeah, that was from the indie show I went to.
Oh, you'll have to show me those. At
Oh
some
god,
point.
those are awful. Let's find a good picture. This one let's see.
Every
Here's her-
picture of Queen is a good picture.
I
What
mean
the
that's
fuck
great.
you mean?
She was pissed this day from the fucking there you go. You know what? Let's see. There's one of us. Look how pretty she is with this fucking goofball next to her. Look how pretty she is. Look at that
Hey,
shit.
I didn't know about I didn't know this
I
was a thing.
I put one
I had
per
to go for
hour.
it.
I put one redemption per hour because
Oh
otherwise
man,
it's
I
gonna-
should have known that. I would have started this. I would have started the podcast with it.
Look how fucking pretty she is. Her curls looking great. That was when we were in Florida. She's so pretty.
Queena AFAF.
We matching. I don't know why, but god damn it, that's a fucking 10 out of 10 right there. Look at that girl. And this dipshit next to her. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. 10 out of 10.
Together, you're a 12 out of 10, and she's an
Oh.
11 out of 10, and you're a 1 out of 10.
It doesn't average.
No,
Okay,
you add it
cool.
together. You add it together.
It's not limiting your love. It's limiting the fact that otherwise I'd just spend all stream talking about her. And we got other things to do. So there's that. I didn't care. I don't know. Microsoft's allowing people to repair their own Xboxes. Do you care? That guy looks like the kind of guy to rage quit man. That guy looks like the kind of guy to smell pie and float in the air going, like
what do you mean repair their own Xbox? Like
you
what?
could just instead of voiding
It's so it won't void the warranty. Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
That's
This
cool
one,
though. That's actually kind of cool, I guess.
yeah. I saw this one. I figured you would be interested.
Current gen only, like like PS5, Xbox Series.
Yeah, I hate calling it next gen because we're in the fucking gen now.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Personally, I'm fine with that. I have both Xbox and PlayStation next gen, but is it going to be on PC? It's got to be on PC, right? Because all the other ones are.
Yeah.
It was originally like a PC franchise.
Well, this is pure Xbox.com. So it's probably just talking about console shit. But yeah,
okay, I did
PS5,
see that. Yeah,
Xbox. I mean, personally, I don't like Dragon Age. I think that's a fucking great move because we need to stop. Like, it's new gen. Stop doing the old shit and let's move on.
Like I didn't know. WWE like 2011 or whatever is on PS2.
Really?
Yeah, I was like really confused. It was like 2011, I think. I saw the game, or maybe it was one of the baseball games. But it's like 2011 or 12 was on a PS2, and I'm like, excuse me, why?
I see some mock-up art. I'm gonna look that up to be sure because I kind of want to know. But sports games always go forever. Like I think into the PS4, they were still making
it's just stupid.
Pro Evolution Soccer.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just dumb.
I can't spell SmackDown. How do you spell SmackDown?
Smack and then down.
Smack versus down is what I put. Great. I can't spell SmackDown versus Raw. Let's see what on PS2. Let's see how far it goes to. Sort by alphabetical. This is not helping. Filter by console.
Maybe it was MLB. Maybe it was an MLB game.
2011 is the last one. I see. Yeah.
Maybe it was MLB. But either way, like it's just way too far.
So Chris is saying how Shadow Mortar came out on PSP and looked like ass cancer. One, bold description. Two, my game crashed 3 times and I cannot play it. So I couldn't play Shadow Mortar. I have it on PS4. I've never touched it since.
Really? I didn't have any issues like that. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people did, but I'm unlucky, so whatever.
Yeah, you are. But no, I'm fine with this. I think this is fine. Okay, so here's the thing. I think if they fucking make the systems available, it's fine.
Yeah,
I,
well,
I
that's
do
that's the
kind
issue.
of have an issue with it, with the fact that like average Joe Schmo can't walk into a store and buy one.
Yeah.
That's kind of an issue. But
Uh,
I think if like the systems stop being so fucking scarce slash like fucking resellers can go eat a dick, I think it'd be fine.
I have one news story, and I want to see if you want to go over it. I kind of talked about it yesterday when I was streaming, but I'm gonna leave it on here so you can see it. Do you care about this?
Straight up, here's the issue. Like, all I'm gonna say is it straight up just shows homophobia. It's a fucking new. Everyone always says we want a new character to do it. Like, don't
All
do
right,
it to
well,
our old
hold
characters.
on. Nobody else can see it but you, so nobody knows what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay. So it's the fucking how Superman's
Superman's
bisexual.
son's bisexual, and
But it's
honestly,
not.
who gives a
But yeah,
fuck?
so like all the fucking headlines are being like first off they're being, not that it matters either way, but they're being misleading and trying to make it look like the original Superman is now bisexual when it's actually
Yeah,
his kid. So like first off, that's already misleading and just trying to play into homophobia. First off, so that can go fuck itself. Second
yes.
of all, fucking Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy have been fucking bisexual slash gay
Yeah,
slash
but
doing their own thing for years,
Aaron,
but
it's hot
incels
when
don't
girls are
care because it's
bisexual.
women.
Yeah, Aaron, it's hot when women are bisexual. When guys
Yeah,
do it,
it's
it's
fucking
gross,
stupid. It's
obviously.
fucking stupid.
I
All I know is
yeah,
I've it's like I've been very good about staying out of controversy and talking about shit like this on like Facebook and stuff. I went off on three different people over this last week on it. Very nicely went off on them and told them how ignorant they are.
yeah. So we were talking about this yesterday, and I'd like my words obviously don't explain what I mean, but like I have kind of an over optimistic sense of equality where like I don't really give a shit what you do, let alone a fictional character does. That being said,
Right.
I don't celebrate things because I just like okay, you're a person, and like to
Okay.
me it's a non-story,
Yeah.
which
So
I
so Chaz, the issue is it's yes, they're not technically wrong, but they're misleading. They're trying to get people who are already homophobic to clickbait on their thing so they can fucking be like, "Oh, my character that I grew up with and loved is now gay. What a piece of shit. This is fucking stupid. My
yeah,
kids
well
can't
yeah.
watch this." That's what they're doing. It's literally clickbait misleading
It is
bullshit.
clickbait bullshit. But like
And
again,
that's the issue.
so
It's
I was
it's
listening
no, they're not wrong, but they're fucking wrong.
So I was listening to the H3 podcast this morning, and they were going over this. They go, "Yeah, wow, it's believable, but that this straight white man came from an alien planet, and he's totally looks like a human. But the thought of him being bisexual, that's just too crazy. Like I can't believe
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah, right.
well, that's just unbelievable." And I'm like, "Yeah, no shit.
That's
Like
actually like the most valid and
dude,
greatest point ever.
again, I don't give a shit what you do as a real person, let alone if you're a fucking fictional character in a comic book. Like." Who gives a
Straight up.
fuck, dude?
Oh, oh, the other issue that I have with it is the people that are saying I had a couple people on Facebook like my kids don't need to see this. Why like they're gonna put this in the cartoon next, and I don't. My kids don't need to see
Hey,
this, and I'm like,
maybe your parents should don't need to raise you. How's that?
I was like, well, have you ever thought about the fact that like fucking Superman kissed Lois Lane, or like how Spider Man kisses Mary Jane, like all that? Like,
My kids
oh, it
don't need
was
to see
okay.
that.
It was okay when they saw that, but now that it's two guys kissing, it's horrible, and it's going to turn them to the devil, just like
Yeah,
Harry
listen.
Potter turned everyone to the devil back in the early
Yeah,
2000s.
you think I got these fucking torchlights to for decoration? No, I'm here to summon Satan because I saw Superman's son kiss a man.
Yeah, like
God, yeah, people are fucking dumb. Anyway, that's
it's straight
really
up. That's what it is. The
and
rant for me isn't like it's just the fact that how dumb people are.
yeah, and like Dave said, over optimistic is a understatement, and I get that. Like my dumb caveman brain just can't comprehend that people like give a
Like
shit. But like, unfortunately, like the over optimism comes with like again, I don't like give people awards for how they're born, nor will I demonize them either. You know,
yeah,
like
no.
I like if like I always say like my son comes out as gay, I'm not gonna be like. In my brain, kids be like, "Oh my god, I'm proud of you." I'm like, "That's cool. Do you want French toast?" Like, I don't give a shit, dude. Like,
None of them were doing it.
well, there you go, Danny. Anyway,
Oh, sorry, that's funny.
Aqualad at the end of Young Justice was shown kissing another dude. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Who
But
cares?
yeah, the moral of the story is who gives a fuck, and if a fictional comic book character enrages you that much,
You need help.
um,
You need
you need help.
actual help
You
in
need
your
help,
life.
or I don't want to. I was going to say something way worse, but I won't. But yeah, go get help. Like honestly, if that really bothers you that much, like maybe
Like
don't
you
reproduce.
you probably need therapy for some solved trauma in your life,
Yeah,
honestly, if that pisses you off that much.
yeah. I mean, again, yeah. Who cares what the fictional character fucks? Unless you're, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, there's all that I have for that. All right, Aaron, we got a
Sure.
lot of gauntlet things to
I was like, some of
pick
these
up
actually
on.
came out finally, didn't they? Like
They
Back
did.
for
We have a
Blood's
lot
out,
to go with. So we're gonna
because
start with.
it's been over 2 weeks since
I
we've
feel
done
like
this
we did
together.
Diablo, didn't we? No, we
We did
waited for
not.
all the scores. That's what it
Yeah, because
was.
there was a bunch of scores that weren't
All right.
ready
Well,
yet.
Aaron, let's go over.
Solved trauma, the new cartoon.
People love not minding their own business. Yeah, because their life is so
Well,
fucking boring. They
are
have
you
nothing
starting from
else
the
to do.
bottom or the top?
I'm gonna start from the
Just
bottom.
okay, because Far Cry
Just to,
6 is out too now, isn't it?
yeah, we'll get up there. So the gauntlet works like this. Let's say a game comes out and it gets a Metacritic of 86. Let's use Diablo 2 as an example. Aaron guesses 88. He gets
I
2
get 2
points.
points. Kev
I
gets
get
5 because he guessed 81.
low score wins.
Right now,
Simple as
I
that.
am winning
You are you?
by 5 points, 7 to
Oh
12.
Jesus Christ! Well, I won the last one, so I'm fine. I got my
Yeah.
pizza. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna lose a pizza, but at this point, so fucking yeah. Listen, all right. I'm gonna say one more thing, Chris, because I've said this before. I know we keep dunking on this forever. I always say that the internet is great for giving everyone a voice, but it's also shitty because it gave everyone a voice.
Yeah,
Uh,
kind of.
so that's kind of
fair.
where that rolls. Anyway, all right. Diablo 2 remastered. Aaron, if you get your
It's
math ready.
resurrected, remember.
Okay, whatever. Resurrected. Like, fuck off.
You got to do the eyes also.
Oh my god, real I hate when games do this. Okay, it's got these out. Let's go with this.
I'm just going to do 80 because it's in the middle. It's two
No,
81s and a
there's two
79.
81s and a 79. That could be 80 and a half. That
Oh
rounds
my
up to 81.
I'll fucking do the math, but I'm sure it's going to be an 80.
It's 81. If it's 80 and a half, remember, rounds up. That's it. You can follow the rest of the over it. No, I'm kind of
It's
over the
80.3 repeating, so it's 80.
Whoa. All right, it's 80. So what's the scores?
I can't see because your fucking mouse is in the way.
Sorry.
There it is. I got 8 and you got 1.
You follow the rest of those random. Nah, I'm good. Damn. I clean up my tweets about once a month for a reason, you know? Let's see. So there's that. Back for Blood. Back for Blood. Okay, we have a 77, 76, and a 78. So
That's a 77.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow,
you get
that's
10.
lower. That's lower than I thought. Excuse me.
Honestly, it's lower than I thought too. So you got 10.
Wow.
It's a 77, so I get 5.
Fuck me.
Ooh, that puts me
right.
back ahead of you. Nice. Nice.
Is Bunker Simulator
So
out yet?
that is actually
Nope, not out
Nope.
yet. I don't. Do you want to take that off? It was kind of a
no. We're gonna get it one day.
Gotham,
One day it'll have a
Gotham
score.
Knight's not out. God of Boy 2's not out. Superman's out. KOTOR, Wolverine, Earthworm Jim is not out. Solar Ash. Let's see. If
Did
Solar
you get
Ash-
confused by Bellsprout for a second? You looked like you
No.
stumbled over that.
Solar Ash is not out. I was trying to remember what Solar Ash was. Rogue Lords might be out. Maybe. I don't know. This is the last part of the podcast. Rogue. I don't know. No, it's only got a PC one.
It's only one, yeah.
I would have won. Damn, I should have won with it.
Advanced Wars.
Not out. Guardians of the Galaxy not out. House of Ashes.
It's not out. It comes out. It comes out in the 24th. House of Ashes.
Far Cry 6 seems to be the last one on here, and we have very different.
What is Ever Forward?
We always look it up every time.
I just don't remember what it is at this point.
It looks like an artsy fartsy game, if I remember right. Far Cry Black. What the fuck is that? Far Cry 6 is all those.
74, 76, 80. It's
80.
probably going to be a 77, but 1 second. The last one was 80, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the Crisis Remastered trilogy came out. I did download Dead by Daylight.
Oh, we should have done Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, damn it.
Why'd you already see it? Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, look, I know people are excited about that game, but like...
Dude, this sucks for you. So I was right. It's a 76.6 repeating, so it's a 77.
Yeah,
I get 1 point.
Yeah, I got fucked.
And you get 12. So the ending score for today, before you continue what you're saying, is You have 35 points, and I have 21.
Oh, I'm getting fucking spanked.
Kev, I'm proud of you for downloading DBD. Now, when are we gonna play?
Well, so right now, so how we're gonna play is that my work schedule right now is on like a day by day basis right now.
Okay,
Because so like I don't know if I'm working tomorrow or not right now. Like
that kind of sucks,
it
actually.
well, because it kind of the thing is I'm doing like a bunch of side jobs because we're still on like
Yeah.
layoff time right now. So like I found someone to go help out, but they're like, I might need you. Like on Thursday, we were done at the place we were at, and he's like, yeah, I'll let you know by tonight. Like if I need you for tomorrow, and then like tonight came, he's like, you take tomorrow off. I was like,
All right.
okay. So then I went to go pick up my pay for the week, and then I'll find out what I'm doing tomorrow. But tomorrow, speaking of tomorrow's plans, I am doing more Back from Blood to Static tonight. We're gonna go at it tomorrow. It sounds like, and then
Nice.
we'll plan another day. The next thing on my list is to play is Visage. I don't know if you ever heard of
Today's Sunday,
Visage.
right?
Today is Sunday. Aaron.
Nietzsche and I are also gonna stream tonight. We don't know what
Great.
yet, but we're gonna be
Yeah.
streaming tonight.
So I got to play Visage because somebody donated for me to play it. And I
Also,
felt
Dame.
really. Oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead
ahead.
first.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
no, no. My story's not important.
I was just gonna say, Dame, since you're back home and can play games and stream, we can finally play DBD together again. Because I've been playing it. I got up to gold last season and then stopped playing for like a week or two. So, and I haven't played this new season yet. So,
So my day by day like question, and it kind of got answered for me on stream. Like, is that a game like I need to play with people? Like I know people I know.
you don't need to.
Is
Nietzsche
it
plays.
way better if I do it without randoms?
I think for
I got a pit stain.
like your first experiences to learn the game, it's better to play with people because like I honestly think for your first experience, I'm glad like I played with me and four other people, so like we had like a killer we knew and four other people. Because sometimes you're gonna get shitty killers that are just gonna get you once and then face camp you, which fucking sucks. Sometimes you're gonna get survivors that like literally purposely get you caught and block you and shit so they can escape. Like it's just kind of shitty. Not always. Like it doesn't happen as often. It happens enough that like for your first experience, I definitely do think it should be like me, you, let's just say I'm just gonna say like me, you, Dame, Anitra, and Anitra's coworker who we play with all the time. That way, like you can get experience and like you're not gonna get tunneled. The killer's not gonna be a complete dick, so you can actually learn how to play the game.
Okay, all right.
You'll experience trauma.
Shut up.
Listen, I already got a bunch of that.
He said I already got a bunch of that.
Hell, actually, no. I will say, like, I'm not gonna. I will not pretend to have trauma for fucking views. Like, my life's been pretty okay.
But
Or demo puppet.
okay, enough.
Kev thirst trap with the pit stains. Listen, you already made me self conscious. I ain't doing this again.
No, Dame, I'm not gonna let Kev have the same experience I had the first time playing this game, where you play Shocker in Tunnel. Fuck
Wait.
you, that's not happening.
Do you have the belt right now? No, I still have it.
No, you do,
Okay, cool.
because you won the last one, so it won't end until
I gotta change my shirt before I do Back for Blood tonight. Now
it doesn't end until the end of the year now.
I don't even know what tunneling means, but
So basically, what it is so there's the four survivors. Yes, but also there's the four survivors, and once you get hooked the third time you die, some killers tunnel, which means they just focus on one person. So like they'll hook you, and then they'll go far enough away that people think it's safe to unhook you, and then they'll immediately run up and knock you down again.
All right, so we'll plan a Dead by Daylight day so I can learn.
Yeah, and then we can show you, and then you can decide if you like it or not. Yeah, and go from there. It is so if you play as killer online, it is like you don't play with other people. Because there's only one killer per map, but
Yeah.
unless you do, like I said, a full custom game where all 5 people are in it, which is how I played the first time, and I'm glad I did. Because yeah, playing online with randos, it's not the worst thing ever, but sometimes it can really suck.
Well, so I'm learning that my issue with Apex is like, man, I love that game, but I should just stop playing it unless I'm playing with people.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I could never play that because in my opinion, Apex is one of the harder BRs. And
Oh my god, yeah, I get like an average of 1 firefight per game,
it's just,
and if I win it, I'm dying the next one.
when I play Apex, I literally feel like everyone I shoot is a bullet sponge, and I die in one shot.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it, man.
It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. At least I got a Fortnite win this morning, so I'm getting back in my winning ways. And actually, my whole plan today, because I don't want to stream like before I do it with Static later. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be fucking getting some Fortnite dubs, and I got like 3 YouTube videos I gotta watch that have been here forever. And
Nice.
so if Chelsea and James, you guys want to play, it's gonna be after I watch these.
Nietzsche and I are gonna like kind of just chill a little bit, set up the PS2 probably, and then
Get one of those HDMI adapters, by the way.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
probably
before nobody can
soon.
see this, but I'm gonna show you which ones to buy. Pound PS2 HDMI adapter. So
Can you just send me the link on Discord?
fuck yeah, I will. But like they look like this. Don't get the little box that has the yellow, white, red. Like those things are scams. I'm gonna send you this.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just send me that link because I mean that's perfectly fine. Is that
cool.
one?
I'm gonna bring it over here so I can do that.
Also, can you just show me real quick the to
My
be able to
bit
stream PS3?
Oh, the thing you need?
Yeah, because I always forget because I don't care enough about PS3, but Anitra loves PS3, so we're probably gonna use it more.
Yeah, so you need to get an HDMI. So I'm gonna send you links to both.
Okay, yeah. If you just do that, that'd be great.
Yeah. So I guess you can get us out of here, Aaron. I mean, we talked about what we're streaming today and tomorrow and everything.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good.
All right,
Do you want
so
a
yeah,
Discord?
so,
Or do you want them in fucking Facebook Messenger?
Discord's fine. Discord's fine.
Whatever.
Since it's right there. Either or, whatever's easier for you.
I don't care. I just want to make sure you get the things you need.
I'm home now, so I can see everything. My computer is here. I have my computer. I missed my computer because it's nice.
It is. Fuck. What was the other thing? Oh, HDMI splitter.
But thank our patrons, Cristobal, Viva La JD from the SmackDown podcast, and JD from the Red Leaf.
Oh shit! No, we have like 2 Q&As. Not even.
Well, let me just thank the patrons.
All right, thank the patrons anyway. Fuck.
Thank you, the 3 of you, for being patrons. Since I'm just talking about this, we'll talk about Patreon. Yeah, we do that. $1 for a shout out on every podcast. $5 for access to exclusive evergreen content, which is basically we make stuff that doesn't have news and shit in it. So like last week, if Kev couldn't have a guest and I was on vacation, Kev throws up an evergreen. It's stuff that might come out at some point, but some of it might not. We really don't know. It just depends on how often we're able, like how often we miss episodes. It's stuff for in the background just in case we need something, so we don't miss an upload any week. And then for $10, you get both of those, and you can suggest evergreen content. Like you can suggest, I don't know, maybe you really want to suggest to rank the shiny Pokemon from Gen 1.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we'll do it. So those are the tiers for the Patreon. You can just, it's patreon.com/frenemyfire. You can also go to our Twitter, which is frenemyfire. As a link tree there with everything to get all the links for everything with Frenemy
You gotta
Fire.
record a new evergreen, Aaron. You gotta do that now that we're back.
We do this week. We'll do it this week once you know the whatever. But yeah, so honestly, the Patreon stuff, it's helpful because pretty much we save that up and a little behind the scenes. It's like $100-something. It's a year. It's not like a crap ton. We're gonna die money, but it's $100, $100-something a year.
It's more expensive than Switch Online, which means Switch Online's a bug. God damn it.
Exactly. But it costs that to keep the podcast online and to upload it to all the different services that we have it on. So it really is helpful. We save it up for that. I do think that like if we wind up making a little bit more this year, we might use it to maybe update some things on the podcast, whether it be art, something, who knows. But we'll figure that out as it comes. But yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you listening to me rant about that because we don't really push it very often because we're not here to just get rich. We actually just really like doing the podcast. So, but it is nice to have like the cost of the podcast, at least the base cost covered. Honestly. So I mean, appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. And we'll do the Q&A now.
I only have 2 Q&As because I was bad at pushing it this week. So we have only 2 things where Chris asks, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh, that's
in what context? Like in context is it like?
I'm assuming just musically, like who do you like better?
I don't know a single Prince song.
You don't know Purple Rain? You don't know
Is that Purple Rain? No, I'm thinking Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix.
You don't know the whole Batman soundtrack that he did?
I only know Kiss from a Rose, and that was by Seal. And I could pay you to a kiss from a rose. Close your eyes. I'm Seal. Like if you close your eyes and just listen, it's Seal right now. What the fuck did Tina just drop? Heard that bang?
Is she good?
I don't know. I kind of want to go check.
I feel like for me personally, when I was younger, I would have said Michael Jackson, but I honestly like Prince more now, personally.
Yeah. Well, which one's less creepy?
Probably
You
Prince.
know?
I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
But so yeah, so I'd probably go Prince personally.
Okay. Fair.
But they both have really wonderful music.
Yeah. I'm only gonna go Michael Jackson because I don't know a single Prince song. Like I said.
So basically, Kev is telling us how uncultured he is right now.
Yeah. No. I have this thing about singers that have weird, tiny, creepy mustaches. So does Michael Jackson have a mustache? He did. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh,
And then
second
yeah.
QA.
Yeah, other Q&A is Chelsea asks, what doesn't turn Kev off? What doesn't
Tina,
turn? Yeah, well, Tina, boobs. Boobs definitely do not turn me off.
what about my boobs?
Okay, some boobs turn me off. Um,
Damn.
how much hair do you have around your nipple? That's really the question. Like,
Actually, I have very nice, clean nipples, no
all
hair.
right, so maybe your nipples are good. What doesn't turn me off is the new. Oh, did you see the anniversary Xbox controller?
No.
That does not turn me off. Hold on, it's really sexy.
Please pull
Hold on.
that up. That's great.
This thing is fucking cool looking. Not this one. This is garbage. That's sexy.
Oh, I think we talked about this on the
No, we didn't. That
last
this
podcast. Oh no, not that one. No. Okay,
look how sexy that thing is. I'm gonna show everybody.
that's pretty nice.
Show my nipples. There they are. Boom.
That's
That's all.
not my favorite,
That does
but it's
not
nice.
turn me off. So, all right, we're good. Now that we thanked everybody, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Follow me, Aaron Norman, on everything except Twitch at Aaron Norman 93, ArenNorman 93. It'll be changed to just Aaron Norman eventually. I'm just waiting for the name to be thrown back into the Twitch sphere to be used again because I
If we're
finally got my
getting
old
rid of
one
it, I'm
changed.
literally just putting duct tape on the 93 on this. Forever.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Well, we'd have to get Stitch to fix it.
You can't just like copy
No.
and paste the one on Twitter and move it down.
No, because this is actually part of the image that he did.
I hate it.
Like
I hate
that's
you.
not text. That's just on the image.
That's fair. Console Kev on Twitter and Twitch. Friend of me Fire on Twitter, like I said. Yeah. Definitely check out the Friend of me Fire Twitter if you're on Twitter. Again, we sometimes are active, sometimes not, but we're working on it.
It's hard to manage my own Twitter account without fucking
Yeah.
getting canceled.
Both of
let
us
alone do it again.
basically don't like Twitter, so it's rough.
I solely use Twitter to promote my Twitch. I'm being honest and have shitty opinions.
Honestly, I use Twitter mostly to make fun of Anitra and to promote like the stuff I'm doing.
Yeah. So there's that. In fact, it sounds like a great day for a Twitter cleanup right now.
But yeah, so follow us on that. Come hang out. Love y'all. Peace, nerds.
Bye now. All right. Oh, I had the stream ending. There we are.